Welcome to the Challenger League Season 9 KOF Finals, and we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna have a fun top 4. It's gonna be Bubblan, Tenebro, Luigi, and Dracula duking it off. See it over there. We have
duking it off.
Duking do any.
A combination of words that nobody has ever said, but
probably not. Anyway, it's a good representation of different nationalities, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely been a crazy season. A lot of weird representation. Some newcomers that came out. Some did well, some didn't. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. We got that 525 euro pot from SNK that is going to be awarded tonight. But we also want to thank everybody who has contributed to the season Matcherino and the
everyone who has everyone who has contributed into taking money off the wheel, right?
Oh God.
That one guy at least.
That one guy. But yes, I mean, your viewership is important. See who dukes it out for the 525 grand final cash prize as we go into our final day for the Challenger League Season 9 KOF 15 edition. Yes. Okay. So yeah, go get your friends. If you have any.
If there's going to be the where we were discussing whether we're going to have the coffin dance for this game, and when this part ends, we're going to have at least for a couple of leagues, maybe possibly. Also, there's I see and there down there, and there's a Hessen Crush sign up. We're going to go to Frankfurt. Play some video games. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the game for the Der König der Kämpfe this time? Is it a secret?
What do you mean? What game? It is not singular. It is multiple games.
Okay. What are the games then?
You're gonna go there and you're gonna play Akatsuki Blitzcrank.
That's too good. That game is too good. Sorry, we are only playing like Japan only. Fighting games that were released on that consoles 30 years ago, or we play. I think we had Street Fighter 5 on NES, the hack, like that. Those are like the fighting games we play. But yeah, you should come around. Come around to
Control.
You don't have a PC engine, right?
Just so you guys know.
You don't have Fighting Street on the PC engine?
I think we have not played that yet. But
okay,
who knows? Maybe at some point. I can only say you should sign up for König der Kämpfer. I'm gonna make you suffer completely. Like you
suffer.
Yeah, I'm gonna make people suffer so bad. My God, this time. I mean, 15-year anniversary. So I'm being extra nice to you guys if you come to the event.
Okay, so suffer like G did?
What?
Suffer like G did?
What is that?
That was
for your GED. Anyway,
anyway, we are already starting a
and Garuda and Tenebro are in the hot seats.
Yeah.
I think we can go to them now. I don't know.
So Bubblan represented by K-Dash, Tenebro represented by Eerie. Which is actually Bubblan's main chicken.
Man, I want to see
K-Dash or Ash.
K-Dash Ash. But now I want him to represent Hinako. Hinako is crazy scary.
Yeah, I actually kind of like playing Hinako. I'm having.
Yeah.
My issue is with the jump arc, so I have to play on the ground a bit. But yeah, that's the only issue I have. We also have KOF 11 fans We actually have it. We're actually going to run a tournament for it next month, I think, at some point. We'll see. We have a couple of guys who are. The only actual resource for that game is hard edge for a wiki. Nobody else has any data. Anyway, we have Kim K-Ash, Dun A, Najd, and Dolores. So no Iori.
Yeah. You have to change the graphic, but you know it's going to be interesting because I think this is more like a tester team. Like something to just feel out the initial process. Because it's always great to switch up when it comes to KOF. Like, a lot of characters play archetypes, but they have their nuances, obviously.
Yep. Yeah.
So, right now, Career Stream.
Starting off with a Hyunzan. Hey, we're just kind of feeling each other out here.
Seems like it.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
But yeah, Master of Down Back.
Yeah.
Holding the fort. Getting straight hits in whenever they want.
Okay. Just goes for the Hyunzan.
Couldn't connect on that one, but
yeah. Like a really good round for Bubblan, and he takes the first one, so.
Don't applaud too hard. You know, this is in his final form. We're definitely just seeing
this is a 37. We might see the Iori.
Yeah.
Okay. That was, not sure what Bubblan was trying to call out there, but. It's,
well, that call out for the jump back by Tenebro,
yep.
Oh, wait.
That might be a dead Kim soon. Just one hit.
What was that?
Oh no! Okay. Okay, Kim certainly has done his work already here, so if he dies, he's done plenty.
Just let muscle memory take
668.
over. Yeah. I mean, there was that odd reset. I don't think it was intentional, but you know.
Ooh, okay. Tenebro just running into.
Oh
There we
no.
go.
Muscle memory. Oh,
Okay,
just
just
goes
the
for the
ghost
low
form.
reset.
Yep.
This is match point for player one.
Dracula
Then
is
we have the Dolores.
predicting a long set. Let's see if that pans out. The Dolores.
Bubblan has a nice lead here though. And there's plenty of meter to go to spend, so doesn't really need.
There is that. There is that, but you know, Tenebro just needs to control space right now. You know, K-Dash has to be in your face. It might be a harder matchup, I think, during the actual the Ash matchup. Oh no, that could have been
Gets jumping, yeah, but yeah.
Ooh, just the guts. If he didn't do EX.
Nice anti, yeah. Bit of a trade there.
It's gotta be careful. Yeah, the jump back. The. Ooh, just
That's gonna be a dead K-Dash. Okay, we're going to final characters. I think Bubblan is almost for a full 5 bars here.
Final round. Ready, go.
Ooh, just going in with the trying to go for the guard break. Good cancel, but
That's
just gonna
might be a
spend it
dead
all.
Dolores. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Bubblan's
Bubblan
still
takes
eating
match
his
number
dinner.
1. Yeah.
He's just using the animation to take a bite.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
What was the thing I heard from Bubblan saying that he basically just before a tournament he only drinks water and he takes a long jog before that.
Really?
Something like that. I heard him say, or read actually.
It's an interesting. I thought it'd just be like, okay, needle to the vein. Oh!
He's Swedish. He doesn't do PEDs.
Ooh, gets the links. Plop, plop, plop. Yeah, this is screen spacing, frame traps, and just a clean finish.
Clinches the first round. Now or
Nah,
never.
Tractor, it's good. I don't want to do song combo. Oh, wow, just stops it in the face with his foot.
It's done. Okay, there's a GCD. Jumping CD action. Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
It's early on the flash kick, and that's what you get.
Yeah, just let
This
Muscle
looks like a
Memory
repeat
take
from
over.
the. Looks like a repeat from the last match so far. Unless.
Jump, just hard knockdown. Goes for the setup.
Yeah.
Shadow Strike, no dividends.
Now. Gonna die for Mr.
Oh.
Tenebro here. I think he's gonna spend the meat just to kill. Oh no! He doesn't even need to do that.
Doesn't need to. The final hit does it. Guaranteed 20 damage or something. Oh dear.
Ooh, okay.
Gets crow spiked.
Yeah.
Jumpy.
Jumpy.
Yeah. Tenebro trying to keep him out. And he was like, nah, I'm coming from here.
Now or never. Ready? Go.
No. Well, Bubblan is in.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. See, what's
Spends
really...
the meter.
Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah. So, like, the spacing that he was using for that final round, like, he just gauged out, okay, this is where the spike will come out from. And then he was just like, okay, in this situation, Dolores has to jump in to try to get me. And I'm like, maybe I'm overthinking it, but, you know, that's how I'm literally just seeing it, you know, just the visual information.
Are we seeing the Iori this time? What's your bet?
Select order.
Oh! What a surprise.
What a surprise, considering that Shunei didn't really get anything in.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
The tried and true. Let's see how much damage he can do, though, because that's literally what's missing on the table right now.
Starting with the heels on again. Garuda saying no to Bubblan's block strings there. We're just kind of the scummiest of gales.
Sotonoke!
Way better for Tenebro over here.
Yeah, Bubblan's passive gameplay with Kim not working out against the hyper-aggressive Iori.
Ready?
Tenebro was already in the air when the run started, so. Ooh, okay. What a delay.
Keeps it going.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, you have to know that Tenebro cannot just rely on the Iori.
I mean,
wow.
It's been working out so far.
Yeah, but you know, it's going to be 7 games. It's not like 2 matches, you know, just get them over with. Right? right now, let's see how the defense holds up for Bubblan.
Okay. Yeah. Nice autocorrect, I guess.
Yeah. There's a bunch of whiff punishes.
Maybe decent there.
Again?
I'm really liking Tenebro's spacing, by the way.
Oh yeah. He is definitely aiming to overwhelm, but right now we get that jump in. Okay, probably gonna go for it. Yes, he does.
Yeah, going for the kill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Burn it up.
Yep, says
Okay.
Ash.
2 bars left on that, but 2 more characters to go.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
I'm not too bad. It's
Oh, like I said, 2 more
But-
characters to go.
the case. The corner beacons. Now.
Gonna move in here. Rush kick.
Bubblan is keeping that no-fly zone there.
It's on a like, oh my god, the frame trap with that. Like just a jump scare, but you can see little subtleties that Bubblan is doing. Like the micro walk back that got him that hit before the previous one. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. Just gonna spend it all.
What if it were down? Yeah, no.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
too high. Yeah. Oh, just a jump back.
He gets hit anyway. But this is dry Ash though. Half a bar.
No coconut oil.
Yeah.
Have that 1 bar for that security.
Ooh, what a jump in! No! Drops the combo!
Oh my god, Drop City.
Still
They're
alive!
both-
Still alive!
They both don't know what to do. Trying to readapt.
Oh.
The second fireball gets him.
The jumping P!
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
Oh, that was a quite a scramble at the end. I actually thought like Bubblan would be dead like 15 seconds ago, but
I mean, considering that they're both playing at a very strenuous level, you know, the tension is high. You have to just imagine how it feels like to be in that state, and then suddenly a comedy of errors, and then you know you have to scramble to get back into the pace. So
I mean, Bubblan does have all the money, so he's not too worried. He might want some more, but so far he has had all the money.
even the free lotteries.
Especially those.
Okay.
Yep.
Shoot out.
Okay, this round is this
Speed.
one. Wow, ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice
this
punch.
is not as
With the
dominant
ends
as
up.
before.
Yeah. Trying to punish the button.
Ooh, what a hit
Yes.
on the counter. No, it didn't. It auto-corrected the wrong way. Just gets it.
And classic Bubblan keeping the no-fly zone.
Yes, he is a vehement disbeliever of pants.
Yeah, that too. That's why he plays Ash.
Man, look at those links, so crispy.
Ooh. Okay, anti 2A.
Man, that has to feel really disparaging.
Every time I get anti-hit by a 2A, I get disgusted.
I know, that's exactly what it is. Oh, it just goes for the
just gets
tip.
cheap, yeah. Yeah.
Very tasty chip.
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
It's a level. Yeah.
Okay.
No. They've done very nice.
Yeah.
Still. Now. We kind of just backed up. Still keeping the spacing.
Throws it out. Ooh! Bit of a whiff. All right.
Two needs a miracle.
Push back.
Ready? Go.
Still have okay, we still have a match with. There we go. That's gonna be almost a full bar Ash.
Go home.
That's the I gotta do something DP.
Final round. Ready? Go.
Flash kick.
A little bit out there.
Tenebro.
Just keeping him
Tenebro.
away.
Oh, okay. A bit too far away. Okay, okay,
Oh, dear.
just challenges. Oh no.
I'm surprised that he went for the level 2 though. You know, could have gone right into. Oh, there we go.
Oh no.
Yeah,
that's
burn
gonna be
up.
That's a 3-1.
Keep an eye on this
Like a really
matchup.
bad Reddit post. A lot of flames.
Oh, Reddit was the nice forum, right? A nice
What?
subreddits.
Are you
A
kidding
nice.
me? The internet nice at all?
I mean,
Even
it's
if
not
you put-
It's
Huh?
not the 90s. I've survived the 90s playing games, right?
I'm pretty sure if you put parent filter on YouTube, it's still going to insult you or something. Auto neutral.
Yeah. And he's keeping Tenebro in the corner though. And he gets
Okay.
it.
Player one.
Don't let him.
Don't run at me.
Round two. Ready? Go.
Oh, we have enough. Yes.
Just a chase down,
Again, yeah.
but the defense holds up.
That is one thing to note about Bubblan. You have to really make sure that you're approaching in the ground quite a few times before you try to approach into the air, because otherwise you get flash kicked in some cases. Oh,
Yeah, just a simple finish.
yeah.
Bubblan just going for simple but effective right now.
Round three. Ready? Go.
Ooh. Didn't get the link after.
Yeah. Still has a nice, almost 2 blocks. There we go.
Oh dear! Shadow Striker!
Oh my. Okay, we're not spending too much, but I was expecting a bit of a dump there, but
Just a tick throw. Safe jump
yes.
setup. Tries to go
Ooh,
tricky.
trying to- There we go.
Oh no.
Nice.
Problematic. There we
It
go.
wasn't actually. You saw the animation there, right? it was going to autocorrect and then it went back. Yeah, we've had a couple of weird autocorrections going.
Hmm.
Yeah, but this 4-1. It's looking really crispy for our boy Bubblan here.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm just wondering how Tenebro can make up for it, because The most work we've seen has come from the Iori. Close second
Yeah.
from the Dolores. Well, not close. A little bit farther along.
I mean,
So-
Yuri has definitely done most of the work. Dolores has had chance with the grand finale, but only once so far.
Oh yes.
I beat him.
And I mean, this is the 4th match in a 7-game set. So, I mean, the 4th win
Well,
from
yeah.
Bubblan.
So it's basically this is 6 matches, but we played 5 and it's 4-1.
Yeah.
Okay. And Tenebro kind of backing off this time. Trying to find the spacing for. Yeah.
Exciting bout from round 1.
I'm not even sure what he jumped in with, but
Now or never. Ready? Go!
every little bit of like,
Ah, Spanish.
yeah, just take him downtown.
Spending, yeah. It's caught by the delay this time.
Ooh, just empty jump.
Ooh.
Damn.
This match should bring the hype. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Just out there. Getting interrupted. The Jaboos.
Naj has definitely been the weakest link so far. If we don't count the Shune, which Tenebro dropped.
But to be fair, the Naj is the one that does a ton of damage. But that's about when she gets to hit. Like, case in point.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Right now, 2-on-1 situation.
Yeah.
By Bar Ash though.
Yep.
Oh dear. Here we go.
How much are we spending though? Oh, we're fine with 2 of those. That's okay. Still need to spend some on the Dolores at least.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yep.
Okay, just gets it with the EX Flash Kick. Didn't even need to spend it, just wanted to make sure. 3 bars on deck though. Oh dear. Toe tap.
Yep.
Oh no. Now, his saving grace is that he didn't make the bar for going for the Sun School off.
Yeah, but looking still kind of dying. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
This is, put a pretty little bow on it right now.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce
Tenebro. Have to really step it up here. Not sure what he needs. Maybe he needs a... that crazy workout that was going around on TikTok or something? It's like this guy just dunking his head in expensive mineral water.
With lemons in it. I saw that.
Yeah, maybe he needs to do that. I don't know. Something to perk him up.
So, yeah.
Going for the character select though, so it's going to be. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, he needs to drop. Stop dropping.
Well, that is true. That is definitely true. So that means that even though City of the Wolf will be out this month, Tenebro won't be dropping the game. Because he ain't dropping.
Dear God. I wasn't aware that playing a game is just gonna shackle you for life. Then again, there are people who are still playing World of Warcraft, so.
Yeah, well, I'm still playing Third Strike, so you know.
Yeah. Of course.
Select order.
I started in 2005 and I can't get off. Help me. Tenebro. I think a bit of a break just to think.
Oh, I see.
We're done. Okay.
Something Syndrome Firefox something.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going on, but technical difficulties.
Yeah. So
Who's
far,
happy that
it's
Sorry.
You continue.
Well, I was gonna say, who's happy that Hawk to Amaru doesn't look like a piece of crap?
I'm actually kind of like he looks pretty nice. Cause I was actually kind of thinking how they're gonna, because he's older now, right?
Yeah.
And I think so. He's considering that he's looking like they've really managed to kind of portray him as a bit of an older ninja.
I have
not an old ninja, but older.
I have something that might sound mean, but I promise I'm trying not to be. But it is going to sound mean. Freyon, as a man who has a certain thing,
yeah.
How do you feel about this child that had a receded hairline grow a hairline and then, like, later down the line as he got older?
Aww.
Like, in Mark of the Wolves, he had this big ass forehead, and now
I mean, that just means he has a big brain. I told you.
can you imagine? You get older and you grow and you gain a hairline instead of receding it? What the? Only in anime. I swear to God. You know?
Nothing will stop this show.
Okay, so we had Firefox related incident.
Related. Like it's a terrorist group.
Round one.
The Firefox
I mean-
related incident.
I mean, the Mozilla Foundation could actually be registered as a terrorist group at this point.
Oh God.
And round of throw.
Listen to how Freyon is trying to recover from that. From that conflict. He's like, I got excited for nothing. Run on throw. Ah! Okay.
Yeah, we got
Gotta go for the feint. Yeah.
we got the Bubblan with a slight leading. And again, no fly zone.
Absolutely not. We spent 50 extra bucks on legroom.
Yeah.
At EX. Oop. Okay. Give Mama a little.
Mix.
Oh, interesting. Okay. But it didn't pan out, sadly.
And I think Tenebro is betraying us. He said he's not dropping. It was definitely a drop.
Look, sometimes, you know, you tell your kids lies, you know, to get through another day with them, you know, just to keep their spirits up. That went real dark. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
All yellow.
We only need to share a can of beans for one more day, son. Tomorrow I'll bring you to McDonald's. I promise. I'll get you a Happy Meal.
Man.
Then the next day, your son just comes up to you and he just stares at you. He doesn't say anything because he knows Anyway, back into the match.
We ain't gonna get any Big Macs over here. We only got.
No, don't.
We are gonna go. Only got Crow Bites. There we go. That's a 6-1.
This is Uncle Tommy. You're gonna be living with him for a while. We are like Chat GPT. Like somebody wrote, "Tell me a sad story," and we're just generating shit right now. Oh my god. Okay.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
So this is potentially the last match of the set. If Tenebro doesn't if Tenebro stops dropping, then we might have more of this set. But so far,
Yeah, this is unfortunate. He's already at half health. Already being stuck in the corner. Gets the scum gale and tries to go for the block strings, but almost quite typical. There we go. But too far. Thinking he wanted to do the fireball for the lockdown, but he got the DP.
yeah, and now we're about to even spends the bar for the guard cancel.
Oh dear. Just gonna finish him off. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Player 1 takes an early lead. Burn to fight. Ready?
Dun, dun, Forward throw. Put him in the corner for cancel.
So here's the question: Does Tenebro have the same song for every stage? That's the question.
That is not the question. Okay, get back into the match. Gets the heavy punch.
Yeah.
Okay. Manages to finish it meterless. Jesus Christ, Freyon. I swear to God. Tell them to turn off the stream. Jesus. Anyway.
No, we control the horizontal, we control the vertical. No, it goes.
What a conversion, though.
Yep, it's looking really good for Bubblan here. Gets sweep into Iron Trigger. No.
Oh! Just eking out as much damage as he can. Keeps up the pressure, but he gets just
Victory in their sight.
And
interruption.
even with this, like, Bubblan doesn't have a meter advantage.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Slight one. It is there.
It is there.
I've been fighting. Yep.
Oh, no.
Okay. 2B into activation.
We're knocked down. What do we get now? Nope. Just a forward throw.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, just gonna take the opportunity. However, one more. There we go. Catches the backdash.
Time to go big or go home. Final round. Ready? Go. Yeah.
Keep it out. Throwing the avocados. Just get stuffed.
Okay. Spacing game.
Go very far.
Then it broke. That.
Ooh.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
it's half the bar, and that's gonna be
It's a nail biter.
Bubblan in grand finals. That's not the last
Not-
match we're gonna see from Tenebro. That's still he's still in the bronze match.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, that was a shame, honestly. Like, when you can see that Tenebro's Iori was doing the heaviest of the lifting for his team, you know that possibly there could have been some extra lab work or something. Because you know that when you play an Iori at that level, you are definitely capable of being aggressive enough, have the actions per minute, and stuff like that to try to overwhelm, especially if you want to be an aggressive player. But yeah, I'm. Yeah, I just wish that it could have been a more prepared fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I said, Bubblan is really good at making sure that you aren't jumping. If you do jump, it's it's the end of you. So yeah, we are moving on to the next match. Be Luigi versus Dracula.
Now I'm wondering.
It's gonna be.
In a way, it's more that Bubblan seems to overwhelm, and then even when he is just blocking, he makes you think you have no idea what to do to get in, unless he makes a mistake by throwing out a DP, Hyunzan, whatever. But speaking of which, we have Dracula coming in. One of those players that really knows how to train their opponent. But the problem with training opponents is it works up to a certain level, and then you have to trick them into being trained. So, yeah, it's just that extra layer,
It is what it is. But we have at least we have at least good 7 matches to do the training and then the untraining. The tricking.
The tricking.
I'm just I'm just happy to I'm hoping Dracula is going to play the Sylvie.
I mean, to be honest, we have seen Sylvie from Dracula's Sylvie, pull out quite a few matches, for him. So I think that the Sylvie is quite a safe bet.
So Dracula is already in the lobby.
Yeah, it's not like as if
we're still waiting
Sylvie has not done any work,
I'm just we could have missed Tenebro's Iori. He didn't start with the Iori.
Oh yeah.
Started with Shune. And definitely Iori was his best character by far.
Alright, here we go. Luigi versus Dracula.
You have Luigi? Yeah.
Dracula being a good boy. He's like waiting for Big Daddy tournament organizer to say go. Let's say go!
Okay, we have the Sylvie with a dual on.
Dual on? Luong. Oh wait, you're talking about Luigi. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think Dualon is one of those characters that really helps Luigi's playstyle because it offers him a means of being very defensive. I say as he immediately goes in with offense.
And once you get those records going, that's exactly the point where you're super defensive when you do those 4-way mix-ups.
Oh god, yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Just stole his turn. those jump CDs really helping out Luigi right now.
Sending. Gets. Can.
Another one. Ooh, misses the follow-up though. More jabs, 4 plat.
Feel like it looked like Luigi didn't get too many hits, but he got those hits, and he did. Could have 2 or 3 of them. Now get the Lua.
Oh wow!
Going for.
He was like, you're gonna do this? Seriously? Oh, same side.
Has Dracula been playing Street Fighter 6, by the way? This is definitely a Street Fighter 6 style setup. Gonna be slightly minus, and then I'm gonna do drive impact.
Oh!
Looking good for Dracula though.
Absolutely, but the star of the show for Luigi. Wow, just pure effectiveness.
Now we're gonna see the Syllabi. Chiari Kamyu. The Syllabi Poland in this universe.
Electro Rainbow. Oh, just hopped over.
Nice jump. Yep.
Oh wow, there we go. He gets a chance. Not gonna do a ton of damage, but enough.
It's enough. But issue is it's gonna be a dry Syllabi once we get to the next round. Okay, Dotsugeki.
Yep,
Pretty sure.
good spacing. Safe. Effective.
Meanwhile, Luigi just needs a jumping C and it's gonna be all over.
Oh dear.
Or that. Or that.
Oh, just try to eke up on him. Gotta catch that low.
And Taya with
Dracula
a jab.
trying to stay alive so badly, but the pirouette. Side switch. I'm pretty sure the movement of him trying to block confused him for a second.
This is what happens when you
Dust
trust
got
French
cracked.
people.
Jesus.
You think they're not crossing you up? They are. Every freaking time.
They are
Anyway.
croissanting you up.
Okay. Dracula is going in.
I'm not gonna laugh at that. How dare you. Croissanting you up. Anyway.
Okay. We're keeping Dracula nice inside of the corner. Don't even think of getting out. See anti, but still, we're still in the corner. Speedy
That was an
whiz.
interesting
This time.
challenge. He's super.
Dracula trying to find out what approach, but it's not. Gets the lead. Scumgale drops the follow-up though. Spends the 50. I thought that was an expensive route. What a trade! And another one! 2A2, eh?
Round 3. Ready? Go!
be, and now, okay. Nice low profile, and now Dracula. Just was gonna say Dracula is in the driver's seat, but get back in the neutral. Ooh, nice punish and weave Shadow Strike.
There we go. Keep it popped up.
Yeah.
Nope, not working out.
Yeah. Take it. Air dash.
Oh, there!
Cold fall. Another one of those air dashes.
Keep her grounded.
Spent too much
Forward
meter.
throw.
Match point for player 2.
Got him guessing.
Reach for the top. Ready, go.
You know, you get thrown, you get a cheeky throw, and then you're just like, do it again. And then he doesn't.
That was counting, trying to continue with the 6A, but it whiffed, but it's gonna be an anchor battle.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
No, it's gonna be, that's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be, single hit is gonna be, go for the advanced strike. We're not biting.
Keep it alive. Ooh, far hit. Oh no!
Jumps out. Ooh, never mind.
She zipped across. She's got that 3G.
A spin. Ooh.
5G, sorry. 6G, I don't know. Whatever G we're on.
One.
Round 1. Ready,
1-1.
go.
Just starts it over the crouching C.
Okay. Again. Luigi. Again.
Luigi just keeping the wall of defense right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Snake strikes out
I'm
the
liking how
butt.
he keeps Luigi in the corner. Well, like Dracula in the corner. Ooh, and the guard break. It's so much work done.
Yeah, didn't take advantage of it, but just more than happy to eke out the damage.
Turn to fight. Ready, go.
It's funny to look at these duel rounds because they look like nothing is actually happening, but then you're like, okay, why am I half health again?
It's all the little jabs. You know? They come out so
Yeah.
quickly. Ooh, the jubbers. Side switch. Stays on the same side.
Yep.
Keep you in the corner.
Save jump. One of those.
Oh, Dracula had enough. He's only got
Doesn't
half a
have
bar.
too much meter though. What the DP super?
Wants to keep the momentum on his side. Double up. Catches him, clips him. Oh no!
And that's the punish.
Yeah, that momentary to pause in offense from Luigi.
Now or never. Ready, go.
Man, working on the OCV.
Is it combo?
Ooh, persists. That's
Yeah.
gonna finish it off.
Without a fight.
Spends the 50.
Gremlin damage indeed, my friends. Ooh, great conversion. Hard knockdown. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, not too much meter though, but also saving some for the Shermie.
But right now, Dracula really putting the socks in. Guard cancel, roll, get out.
I'm quite sure that with FTP.
I know this round is looking really good for Dracula. Luigi doing everything he can to escape. Gets chased down by the Tatsugeki. Now what? Oh no!
What a wave!
Oh man!
Gets jumping.
There we go. Okay. Looking very good on Dracula's side, even on meter. Almost on health.
We do have Philip Francais.
Oh, interesting. I think that Dracula was
anticipating not any. Yeah.
Oh no, just the overhead.
We're gonna. That should be there. There we go.
That is unfortunate. This is what that is.
No, not quite.
Oh no, yeah. Living on a prayer, but just so ready for it.
That's round. That's round we saw. We can now compare gremlin damage versus adult woman damage.
Versus thought damage. Jesus Christ.
Thought down. I thought she just has a band, right?
Look.
The Swedish guy and some Japanese dude, right?
Look. Good pussy can drive you crazy, alright?
Ready, go!
Bad hose is the devil, like 666.
That's a wrong call to say there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, okay, we got the mix.
Freon with the PTSD. Freon, known purveyor of bad bitches. Anyway. Oh no, big DP punish.
Oh no.
Frustration. Speaking of bad hoes.
I mean, she's just super smart, right?
At current, Luigi is treating her like she's got COVID. I mean, look at that. Look, I have to pay her. That's why I get close. Otherwise, you stay away from me. Crazy bitch. Oh my god, what was that? Just right into it. Damn. Luigi doing everything he can to prevent thought damage.
Now we have the circus trainer.
I hate how the counter hit makes Bubblan just whip me like a top. Okay.
Do it again.
Oh!
Not this time. Oh, okay. Shadow Strike waves.
I was like, that was good blocking for Dracula, but oh no, punish line.
Nice.
Now that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
That is a bad sign when you get DP punished like that twice in one match. It's a little bit of that breaking right there. But you know, the whole of Germany.
But you know, Frel. Luigi isn't gonna expect it the third time, right?
Round one.
So it's two times, but he's not gonna expect the third time, right?
I don't know. Luigi is Not a good man. If he can, he will screw you up. What? Oh, no,
This looks like a Dracula round down.
yeah, he's definitely gonna try to get rid of that problem, but oh my god, just the max range.
So here's my question. Here's my question: is Luigi's last name Belmont? Anyway,
Was he
we have
directed?
Dracula in the corner.
Was he directed by Adi Shafir? You know, the guy who made the Netflix series.
I actually haven't seen that series. I avoid video game translations
Interpretation.
unless they're made unless they're made by Uwe, then I can have a laugh.
With the hands. Taking him out.
For the taco? Was over there? Okay, I told you. You never expect the third time.
You should never.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Just the anti-air jab. Trying to take something out of the Bubblan playbook. Ooh, just
Okay.
him on landing. Oh, try to go for the tricky.
Spending too much on that.
Avoids the overhead, but still gonna have to try to force Luigi into doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When Max Cancel spends all of it.
Interesting choice, honestly.
And he
Do you think
doesn't
it was
want
like-
block.
Yeah, but
You'll have
do you
two,
think it
I
was
think.
like a mental break or something? I don't know.
Well, maybe it was like, okay. Sometimes you like have a muscle memory. You've been to practice mode so many times that this is confirmed. And you don't even think about it. You just input. It happens sometimes when I do it. He's just decided he doesn't need a meter. That's the other option we've seen. This offense is kind of suffocating.
Yeah, maybe it was just a proclamation. You know? The advanced strike only gets the hit.
Mhm.
Oh dear. But left. Oh dear.
Dracula just running up to Luigi and getting clapped by the 2B there.
I'm wondering whether Luigi's plan is to kind of wear down Dracula mentally as well. Like, just make him mentally tired.
Okay. We're seeing Luigi wait a bit. Actually, Dracula is waiting.
Yes, Dracky. It's Mr. Dracula to you, sir. How dare you call me Dracky?